with Truffle and her fancy feasters. They just moved down here, I don't know, 20 minutes ago, something like that. They've been exploring the room, running around like crazy. Didn't take them very long to decide that this was a place they wanted to be, and they've been all over the room. In fact, I put the cage back in for this class, and I put the camera on the bottom because normally the kittens like to hang out on the bottom of the cage for a little while. But they were immediately up in the hammock on top, so that's going to make it difficult to figure out where to put the cameras. But we'll figure it out. I do have one more camera that I can put in the room. Oh, this is what I'm talking about. Look at that. What experts immediately up to the top of the cage and hanging out in the hammock. These are some expert level kittens right here. The last couple of classes, we haven't had the cage because the classes before them hadn't really utilized it. They just they were in it for like a day or two and then they just weren't in it anymore. These guys, they might end up liking it. Who knows? I did put the mushroom bed in the bottom so that they would have an easy way up and down. And apparently they figured out what that's all about very quickly. This is Champ, by the way. Hi, Champ. What do you think of your new house, Champ? He likes it. I think he likes it. This is Caviar. There goes Saffron. Mac wants to know when I'm going to hook up the last camera that's sitting up there. I still haven't figured out where to hook it up. I mean, traditionally, we would take that last camera and put it over here somewhere by the beanbag chair, but maybe I should have one on the top and the bottom of the cage for a little while. We can make that work. I don't know. I'll figure it out. It will, I should mention, it will take a little while for us to figure out where to put the cameras so that we do have the best coverage of the kittens. So I hope you'll bear with us while we figure that out. So, what else can I tell you that was news from today? Before I forget, I talked yesterday in the mailbag, I talked about saving all the letters so that the letters, we would do them sometime today. QP wants to come in here. QP probably can come in here. I think she's going to be fine with the kittens, and I know Truffle's okay with her in general. It'd probably be fun for her to come in and play with the kittens a little bit, but not yet. I want to give them at least enough time to figure out their room and settle down before we start bringing the strangers in. So, QP will get her chance to come in here later on. I know, kiddo. Don't you worry. Anyway, I was saying that during the mailbag, I said that we were going to save all the letters from mailbag and I would read them tonight. But I've decided since then what we're going to do is we're going to put that off again, and we will do all the letters either Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. I think that's going to work out really well for me. Hopefully for you. If not, you can always watch it later on the archive. I haven't decided whether it'll be Eve or day. I figured out at the last minute, and I'll let you know. No worries. You don't have to plan your day around us, though. Like I said, if you miss it, there'll definitely be the archived version of it for you. Speaking of missing things, no, not really. This won't make any sense. Morgan and Clyde have made it to their home, and they're doing fine. But that's all I've heard so far from their adopters is that they made it home and they're settling in and everything is good. So we'll be hearing more from them soon, I'm sure. But everybody's been asking me, so I wanted to let you know that we do know they made it home okay and that they're doing great. What else can I tell you? Brumby, of course, has had updates posted on our Discord and I think some other places too. So nobody's been asking me about Brumby, but Brumby's also doing great. I'm amazed at how quickly these kids are into playing with all of the things that are new to them. They're just right into it. Bud, you can still fit through there. Spent all day cleaning up and getting this room ready for them, and I feel like I did a pretty good job too. It smells great in here. Everything's nice and clean, and that will last for, I'm sure, an hour before they've got litter everywhere and they've knocked stuff down, and we don't even see them because they've gone to all the spots that you can't see them on the cameras and all the usual things that kittens do. But like I said, we'll sort it out over time. And, it's funny, True Blue G, that you say minty fresh because just before I moved them in here, I was picking up some things that were delivered by Amazon, including a new brand of cat urine eliminator that I wanted to try out that happens to be mint scented. And I carried it into the kitchen and dropped it, and the cap broke and it exploded everywhere. And now our entire kitchen is just overwhelmingly minty. Um, I guess it's all right. There's worse things that you could spill. So that all worked out. Cupie, I know, sweetie pie. Don't you worry. I'll come out there. We'll hang out. You can play with kittens a little later. You just need to take a little break for right now. I know that Truffle gets along with Cupie because they were both eating together out there when I was making dinner for the faculty. They decided that they would jump right into the faculty dinner instead of waiting for their own dinner, and they were eating together, and they were fine. It was cute. I think she'd be good with these kittens too. They're big enough to hold their own against her, I think. Oh, for crying out loud, Cupie. Okay, how about if I let you in for just a second? Okay, we'll see what happens. It's okay, sweetie pie. Truffle's just like, all right, you watch the kids. I'm going out. Truffle, you're a good girl, though. Yep, there she goes. Oh, Cupie noped out. Like, I don't know about these kittens. I'm out of here. That's not what I expected. Meanwhile, Caviar's like, I thought I was going to make a new friend. All right, I'm not ready for you kittens to go out yet. So, oh, gotta try to close this. I don't have the leverage. Oh, there we go. Okay, got it. Oh, Truffle's out, though. And that's okay. She gets along fine with everybody who's out there. These kids are already rolling the tunnel everywhere. Way too much excitement. expecting that. In other news, Tilly is taking just a little bit longer to recover from her surgery than the kittens do, which is exactly what you would expect. So she's taken residence in the office. Since Custard is gone with DJ, the office was free, and I thought that would be a nice place for her to be because she'd get to see me a little more often than if I put her, say, in the second annex or something. We hung out a lot today, and she's doing great, actually. She's starting to settle in pretty well. Oh, I see. Sandy, who is Brooke's adopter, wants me to give the extra beds that she sent to Custard and Maggie. I think we can make that happen. Also, that reminds me that there was a T-shirt that came in mailbag, and I was like, "What is this? Is this from that video game? I can't even remember the name of right now." And it's not. It was apparently it's the kittens that June owns. The guy who does that did the cooking videos with his cats on YouTube, where he would cook stuff and his cats would be in the video, and it was really cute. And I watched some of his videos a long time ago. I thought he only had two cats, and maybe he did at the time, but I haven't watched any of them recently. And he's got some new show now with, I guess, his wife. I don't know the details, but still, I do know who he is, and I really enjoyed his videos back in the day, I guess, a while ago. And that T-shirt's awesome. So I just wanted to clear up the confusion about that being what it was. Am I wrong in thinking that he used to only have two cats? Okay, cool. Yeah, Rachel and June. That's right. Yeah, thank you. All right. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I guess I haven't followed him in quite a while, but I did think he was really cool, and his videos are so well produced. I think it was one of his videos that inspired me to start taking better care of my knives, which was an ambition that lasted for probably all of 3 days before I stopped again. So yeah, but no, he's really cool. This snail uh, bed, scratcher, I don't know what you call it, is really cool. I know I thought it was cat shaped. Two Packer cats when I first saw it, I thought it was cat shaped, but if you look again, it's a snail, which goes with the mushroom. And it is. It's really solid and sturdy and big. And I love the fact that the snail's sort of antenna or whatever you call them on the top make this nice little dish for the kittens to sit in. It's great. Kittens apparently like it too. Somebody's going nuts on the mushroom over here. Oh, great. I turned the camera just in time to see Mac figure it out and climb right up. Oops, that was me. Sorry, I hit the basket. Are you going to tear down the hammock, Mac? I don't know why you're objecting to it, pal. Looks like Champ. Okay. What's up, Caviar? exploring all the new things in the room. That is some serious parkour. Mac is settled down behind me in the cage. Oh, I just missed the yawn too. Hey, buddy. It's good you picked a nice spot to observe the room. There's Mom Truffle. Hi, you want to come back in here? Yes, yeah, I'm glad you said hello to me. I saw you on you. You want to come back in? We're all playing in here. Come on in. Oh, you brought in a wave of minty smell from the kitchen. Still smells very minty out there. I think Saffron there can hear that Champ is above her, but she can't figure out how to get to him. She knows he's there. What? Hi, Champ. What's up, bud? Where'd Caviar go? That's Saffron, the girl on the left, and that's Champ, or Champagne, her brother, on the right. There's Mac. Hi, bud. He just came down and jumped up on my lap. And I thought I heard Caviar behind me somewhere. There he is, in the mushroom. Caviar. Hey, bud. Okay, howdy. Good job, Mac. Well, it looks like they're calming down a little bit. Hopefully, they'll decide to settle down in places that are kind of visible to the cameras. I'll move the cameras around a little bit, but like I said, it's probably going to be a couple days until they figure out where they like to be the best, and then I can figure out where to put the cameras to cover it the best. Meanwhile, I'll do what I can to keep them on the regular Kitten Academy live stream, which you can tune into and watch them, at least, in theory, all you like. Good, Saffron. It's a very fashion model pose you got going in the Santa hat. Oh, Caviar, you came out. You gonna go hang out with your sister? I think Caviar, despite the fact that he weighs like almost twice as much as any of the other kittens, it's a little bit of an exaggeration, but he weighs a lot more than the other kittens. I think he turns out to be the big scaredy cat in the bunch because he's the one that just seems a little more trepidatious after the move. When I make noises, he's the first one to run away. So it's just interesting. He's such a sweetie pie. He is a little sweet. He's also, of course, still the one that freaks out the most if I pick him up. So he wants to have all his feet on the ground. But he's a real sweetie pie. As long as you let him have his way and feel safe. I hear somebody, probably QP, jumping in the pile of cardboard boxes that's headed out to the recycling. That's helpful, Caviar. Why don't you just tear stuff up? It's fine, we don't need this after Christmas. Mac, I gotta get up, buddy. It's sweet that you decided to take a nap right here. Maybe we could pick a different spot, though. Hi, Cupie. No, you had your chance, Cupie. You want one more chance before we quit? Okay, I'll give her one more chance. Oh, if I can. It's really hard to open the door from this angle. So, what's up? No, we don't need you two, Ari. That's too much all at once. Besides, you like to hiss at kittens. I know you do. Ari's looking for some kittens to come hiss at. Don't do it, buddy. I know, you always hiss at the kittens. He could probably still squeeze through there if he really wanted. Cupie, what does it mean? What are you even looking for in here? Truffle, you're a good girl. You don't seem to care at all if there's a stranger in your room with your kittens. Or two strangers if you count me. QP mine's a little though. QP, you want to go someplace safe? All right, I guess she knows someplace safe. All right, folks. Well, like I was saying, if you want to keep watching these kittens, try the Kitten Academy live stream. It runs all the time, and at least in theory, we'll be able to see some kittens on it. And otherwise, we should have a close-up tomorrow. I've got a really full schedule tomorrow, though. I've got like a car appointment, and I've got to see DJ and Custard, actually. So we might end up skipping the close-up tomorrow, but hopefully we will. Because the place where I take my car just happens to be out by her hospital, and it's real convenient for me to swing by there since I'll have the chance and I'll be in her neighborhood. Lost our focus in more ways than one. So anyway, my point was we should probably have a close-up tomorrow, but if we don't, I hope you excuse me for that. Also, don't forget I posted new photos on our blog on kitten.academy. So if you haven't seen those, you should definitely go check them out. Otherwise, that's it. I hope you have a really good day. I hope you have a great week, and I will see all of you later on. Go if you want to go. Stay if you want to stay. I don't care if you run around. I would care if you ran away. Are you rolling your eyes at me?